This is a story about what I lied to my great-grandma. My great-grandma was living with my grandparents. It used to be common in Japan when your parents got older and they would live in the same house with the oldest son's family. My grandpa was the oldest son to my great-grandmas, so naturally, she and my grandparents were living together. I loved visiting my grandparents, especially because I loved talking to my grandma. Well, I loved to talk about her, but maybe the other time. Anyway, whenever I visited my grandparents, I also went to my great-grandma's room. Her room was a very classical Japanese room. She always wore a kimono, and her hairstyle was always perfect with it. She smelled like a mixture of incense and old people's, and probably it is odd, but I didn't hate it. Actually, I kind of liked it. I liked my great-grandma's smell. About 3 years before my great-grandma passed away, her memory was getting unclear. On that day, I visited my great-grandma's room as usual. She was watching small Matcha as usual. I said, "Hi, great-grandma, how are you?" She wore a confused look on her face and said, "Do I know you?" Oh no, this is happening. Finally happening. I was shocked but realized she couldn't recognize me anymore. Before that, she always remembered who I was eventually, but on that day, it was different. After that day, I still visited her. It seems like I'm a harmless person to her. She sometimes talked to me about her childhood memories, and there was her favorite topic. It was about her playing in her backyard with her best friend and having some good persimmon fruits together. One day, in the autumn, she was looking at the persimmon tree in front of her room. She said she couldn't wait to eat the persimmon. They are still quite green. I cannot wait until they are orange and sweet. I thought, maybe this is my chance. At that time, oh, this is my moment. Yeah, I can't wait either. When they're ready, let's climb the tree and get the best persimmons again. I pretended to be her best friend. I also talked to her about her childhood memories, just like I was with her all the time and had all the fun together. I lied to her. She was so easily convinced that I was her best friend, and I think she believed that she was a kid at that moment. I knew her best friend's story a lot because it was her usual topic. So we kept talking about my great-grandma and the best friend's story for a while. She has treated me as her best friend every time I met her. She couldn't recognize me as a great-granddaughter anymore, but she didn't forget me as her best friend for a while. I might not be her great-granddaughter anymore, but I think I became her friend. We could create a new relationship. After I moved to the other city, which was 2 hours away from her town, she passed away. I don't know how long did the lie work, but I hope it was a good lie or at least okay one. One certain thing is, it was a great time spending time with her watching sumo matches and talking about her husband, kids, and her childhood memories together. I still remember her laughter and smile. Here in the US, persimmon trees aren't common as in Japan. But when I occasionally see persimmons in a grocery store around autumn to winter, I think of my great-grandma. They were definitely her favorite foods. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe for this channel for more stuff. See you again soon!